Well, folks, welcome to Ultimatum. No, not that ultimatum. This is the good ultimatum.
I was about to ask, does this involve a tsunami that kills half of a caster?
But Jova, the Born Ultimatum's awesome.
Well, dude, we were talking about that ultimatum. We are going to avoid the ultimatum that involves plenty of lewd scenes, cannibalism, needless death that would make even Countdown blush. You know the drill. Basically, though, folks, this is Legend of Korra, Book 3, Changes, Chapter 11, The Ultimatum. Even though this is not the finale episode, but I will give him credit, this episode title does make sense. So, without further ado, start at the Tenzin intro opening with the earth, water, wind, fire, and all that jazz. And 3, 2, 1, click.
So what's the ultimatum in this one? Give us better ratings or we'll relegate your show. Oh, that's already happened.
Yeah. Needless to say, fans weren't exactly too pleased with Nickelodeon kind of pulling that on them.
It's a shame because if this show was being made 5 years later, it wouldn't have been a problem at all.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, nowadays people flock for that kind of stuff. Especially as Steven Universe fans. So, yeah, as you'll recall, bit of, yeah, the Earth Queen is dead.
Yay!
And so many people cheered at that.
No one's gonna miss her.
Yep. Hey! Like I said to you, you got your wish. And yeah,
Sure.
Ba Sing Se is pretty much adapting quite well.
Yeah. Are you sure Ba Sing Se isn't like that originally?
Even
I
wow,
hated my job anyway.
God, the Earth Queen was really unpopular.
I mean, she was a bitch.
Uh-huh.
So here's the message. Hi. No, literally, that's the message. Hi.
You're-
Nope.
Geez, they're even taking the airships. People really don't like living here.
Oh.
Get
Do you even know how to pilot one of
the
these?
fuck out of here or I'll kill you!
Uh,
There aren't any
Lives.
guns here.
This is not the Batman Odyssey.
Dang.
God! We're in!
Free money!
And then Rita Repulsa ends up there and eats all the gold.
Again, that's another thing. Like, can we have Boland's humor be more of stuff like this rather than just him saying stupid and awkward things?
Yeah. Oh, snap.
Yeah, the ship's a bit of a...
Lives,
the
Lives,
other way!
What did I told you about writing the episodes?
And then Bowling crashes the ship and squishes people.
With no survivors.
I don't
Sorry,
know.
sorry, Dwibs, but if I was a producer, I wouldn't have you anywhere near my production studios.
I gotta say, that's record time for the city getting to the point where there's fires everywhere. People are gonna have a nice fireplace
Especially
tonight.
considering most of the buildings are of, stone or earth itself. They shouldn't have that much of
Hey,
flammable stuff.
And over there, you can see Howl flying over the burning sky.
I can just imagine now, while there's all the chaos around Ba Sing Se going on, it's like that. It's like one of those. It's like a scene in Doctor Who, where over the sounds of people screaming and terror and all that is the song "In the Jungle, the Mighty Jungle,
Oh, God.
Lion sleeps tonight."
There's always time for tea.
Not to bowl, and there ain't. The street sucks.
Of course, home is with your family, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Oh, snap, it didn't work.
So
it
you're
didn't-
stubborn.
Up
Yeah,
from me,
kick
just
the
heard
whacker
my
out.
voice.
Did everybody notice that the animation of him picking her up? It was literally a jump cut. Like
Yeah.
I can understand that animation cuts were being done at this point, but damn.
Oh, yeah, that is a bit of an elephant in the room. I think we've gone past the point already where a different animation studio came and left, but yeah, around this time the show started getting its budget slashed, and you'll start to notice by book 4 that they kind of went to lengths to kind of, lessen it. Not in the sense that, it looks cheap or whatnot, but you do notice that some things aren't as delicate looking as they were before.
They are the show still looks good by TV standards, of course, but sometimes you can tell that there were some corners cut.
Should work.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Meanwhile, in the world's most boring place.
Hey, people have died in that desert.
That's not Boston.
Lol. Well, it's not. It's not London either. Outside of a few landmarks, London's not that exciting. I'll be honest.
No.
Our boy's gonna pull it off and say, "Hey guys, I found it." That's what it'll sound like when we do find it.
Tough.
That joke only works because she's
Wow,
blind.
I'm surprised the trail has managed to stay consistent.
Oh,
Fine, I guess I'll just go here then.
Poor Shamrock.
Don't mind me.
and that, ladies and gentlemen, was my script contribution.
Dwibs is addicted to dragons.
Well, no. I just have to say, I do. But Pedro added the bit where the dragon nearly got squished.
No,
But
actually,
you know
all I Dibs, all I added was the dragon's response of them being dicks and not even. Let's try to land maybe
On top of a giant dragon.
Yeah, why not? Let's not even.
Poor Pabu.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's a good boy.
Good girl, but yeah.
Oh yeah, I forget.
Just wash it away, Mark. You'll be fine.
Finally reunited.
Awkward.
Can we not do this now or ever?
Don't worry, we don't have time for that.
Yay.
So, Zami, are you actually going to do something today?
She just got here. Give her time.
We're at chapter 11.
Bolin. Yeah.
He's a huge Zuko fanboy.
Wow, there are a lot of people who are.
No.
Jova, I've read a bit of that Avatar comic so far. Are you sure about that?
Well, it's been years, Dwibs. Also, wait till you get to the end of it.
Thanks. Yeah.
Well, I guess.
Oh God!
She's from a different time, I guess.
Yeah.
Wait, what did she say?
Why aren't you dating nice girls like this? That speaks for
Grandma,
itself.
can you not do this, please?
Grandma, you've been watching too many soaps again, haven't you?
My Nana really likes soap operas.
So yeah, it's either Korra or the entire New Air Nation gets wiped out.
Wow.
Well, no one's going to feel sorry for the Earth Queen, but the Northern Air Temple people?
Yeah.
Do they have like a? Do they have anything like in Lord of the Rings where they light
The bonfires.
Yeah, they light a fire and then the other people from miles away see it and it keeps going until until it reaches.
They're not that close, unfortunately. Yeah, so I was worried because Opal's over there.
Can you send a message in Morse code? Northern Air Temple, stop. Run, stop. What? We were running and then he told us stop. No, stop as in it stops the message. Now run. Yes, see, Asami is doing something, Pager.
Just watching the plot unfold. Okay,
I mean, to be fair,
Well, I mean, somebody has to do it.
I guess.
I mean, the last time she got stolen, so, you know.
Mhm.
Oh. Fight me IRL, bro.
Except not quite.
Well, allow me to clarify though. Like, yeah, she's when I'm okay.
Oh.
Hey, Iro!
Illusion. Like, not even trying.
Oh, come on, Teo.
Well, he's a ghost now. He is kind of an illusion.
That too.
Tell me about it. I once went into the spirit world looking for a copy of Kingdom Hearts 3, and yet I came out with a copy of Persona 5 the remake.
There's a remake of Persona 5 already?
Oh, it's coming.
No, but nah, that's nothing, Jova. I went in there trying to find a few gold bars. I did get a few gold bars, but they were the biscuits.
Yeah, that kind of sucks not being able to talk to past lives.
Hey, Joba, did you find there a localized copy of Catherine Full Body?
It's in a deep, dark place. It's also in that place with the now non-existent proper localization of Persona Q, too. God dang you, Atlas.
That reminds me, Jovenchiro, you can get the original on Steam right now if you want.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
I might as well wait to the re-release.
So, while
I actually was legit. Alright.
Yeah. So while we may not be able to speak to Aang of the past lives, we can talk to Zuko. Oh, and I love this line coming up.
Oh, sure.
Wait.
So now that you need me, you're all nice to me, aren't you?
Oh, wait, I love this bit coming up.
Oh.
His daughter's the current Fire Lord.
Except Katara, but whatever. That as well. Well, he's done so before, so
Yeah.
Yep.
No pressure.
yeah. But I'm pretty sure that it'll just be a simple handover.
I mean, they won't kill you on sight.
I think Zuko just, like, have the realization inside.
Yep.
Man, I'm getting old. Well, then it's okay. I'll be joining.
No.
Ellie's not here right now. Can I take a message?
Well, it's okay, Teo. He'll be joining him any moment soon at this point anyway. So.
It's a nice bit that shows that Zuko does still care for his uncle, and it's something of a surprise to find out his uncle's still there in the spirit world. In some way, shape, or
Hey,
form.
Corey, he was trying.
Yeah,
Or
but
more.
now's the time
I guess-
to do.
Although I guess he got distracted.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Joe, but isn't the afterlife already a well-known established fact in this world?
Yeah, pretty much. It's just,
So there's no real reason for him to be surprised.
It's not always a guarantee that somebody's gonna stick around in the spirit world, though. It's kind of a case where,
They're already there, of course.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
It's too late.
Let me just clarify though. When I say Azami do something, I mean I want her to shine as a character, And looking at Korra while she does her meditating, that's not her shining as a character.
Fair
Like
enough.
anybody can do that.
I mean, to give Asami credit for the
Why doesn't she use anymore her electric glove that she got from the insurrectionist in the first season?
actually, she technically did use that earlier this season. I mean,
I don't remember that.
or
to
she
be
used
honest.
something similar. I mean, to be fair, Asami has actually gotten to shine for this role, especially how she managed to work out the weaknesses of that airship because of it was built by her competitor and all that other jazz.
She's kind of more neutered than Tails at this point, because that's who she's supposed to be, really.
I'd say season 2 is her neutering. This season, she's gotten to do a lot more. As for her looking over Korra, well, she was just the person there to do it. Anyway, we got an invasion.
Alright, yeah, bending arseholes. If the Avatar doesn't set 1 toe on this island in 2 hours' time,
of course, Opal is the hostage.
At least it's not Janora.
Well, remember, Shiroi, Janora would just use her Jesus powers if that happens, so it's okay.
That's not how that works.
Well, Jove, in that case, explain to me what the fuck happened in the climax of season 2.
Oh, we already explained that was only because of harmonic convergence that it was that powerful.
How convenient.
if everyone cooperates,
at least it's in canon explained that it's a once in a time thing instead of permanent.
Yeah.
no, don't worry, guys. If everyone cooperates, I will not harm a hair on your head. Oh, wait, so you don't even have that.
Yeah, that means
Well,
you can't harm him.
Not for nothing, Zaheer, but neither do you.
I was once some hair, damn it.
If anything, Zaheer has less hair because Tenzin at least has a magnificent goatee. So. Jesus.
Of course, they left the combustion bender up top with the aerial view.
Man, the Air Nation just can't catch a break, can they?
Nope.
No,
Yeah,
they really
get
cannot.
reformed. They were reformed for like a week, and they're getting attacked already.
yeah, it's one of those billboards. It has been like 0 days, minutes, seconds before the Air Nation has been destroyed. Darling, we're not gonna make it. Let's speed up.
No, I know that'd be a bad idea.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, Zaheer versus J.K. Simmons. Who will win?
Well, I have to say here, Tenzin should have the upper advantage of the experience, but Zaheer has been known to have been a local nut in pretty much studying everything having to do with airbending to the point where I think he would kind of... Well, if that guru he loves so much were there, he'd probably hail him every step of the way.
Fucking weeb.
Yeah.
They ruin always everything. Ooh.
I'm just showing off. Meanwhile, these two.
Take over for a second.
Meanwhile, these two waterbenders go at it as well.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Okay, that was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'd expect nothing less of the kids of Aang to put up a good fight.
Mm-hmm.
Ice Sword.
Well, they can't die. It's a Nickelodeon show. The only way they die is if they're drowned or...
Dudes, may I remind you, last episode we saw a woman get killed by the very air being taken out of her mouth.
Oh,
Crash.
of course.
The new Doc Ock.
Pretty much. Of course, Boomy is going to be at a bit of a disadvantage since he's kind of an airbending noob.
Doc Aquaman.
Yeah, Doc. No, actually, no, that's Doc Aqua. There you go.
Ha.
Yeah.
At least these sequences still look pretty great despite the budget cut.
Oh yeah,
I don't know
absolutely.
if it's this copy in particular, but they see a bit of blur during the more fast-paced movements, though.
Ooh, the hair!
The
Again,
submission will heat up.
Again, Teo, we have to cut corners somewhere.
Hmm.
So we can save up for scenes like this.
So, on a scale of 1 to 10, how fucked are we?
Let's
Well
say...
and truly.
Yeah.
Show off.
show off risking his life, but nonetheless,
Yeah, just
show
keep
off.
running, you'll be fine.
No, it's like in that previous episode, like he wants to show how how a hero can he be or some shit.
Wait for it. Oh, ow, ow!
Hmm. Mm-mm.
Yeah, just be careful, otherwise.
Well, there you go.
Otherwise, you'll blow up your own blimp.
Well, crud.
And Kai's dead.
Okay, now on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd say we're on 15. Oh, that was just insult to injury.
Like maybe that's a thing also for airbenders. I know because of their powers they can levitate and stuff, but maybe next time you shouldn't build your temp on top of on top of fucking mountains.
Well, that's how airbenders adapt to their abilities. They weren't expecting that they would be wiped out and have to learn stuff from scratch in the most dire situations. They were kind of pacifists that way. Didn't go so well, sadly.
Ow, ow. Well.
And now they're dead.
Nah, that's just gonna get bruises.
They're too strong for that.
Also, the trees kind of broke some of that fall.
Now, Tenzin would have had the upper hand there, except now, well...
Yeah.
We got an eye cannon.
Yeah, sure.
Now
You
that's
wanna get-
just bowling.
Lol.
Well, I'll give him credit, they're not actually waiting their turn to attack him.
Well, yeah, they're all going at him at once.
Did you expect them to be polite, Jova?
Well, they're
No.
the bad guys if they were by now.
No honor.
Is 301, dude.
Technically 4 if we're counting the combustion woman hanging up outside, too.
Yeah,
Of course he's alive.
somehow. But how did he survive?
Of course, the convenient tree branch.
And a baby bison. Happy about him helping them beforehand.
Oh, and that's it.
Yep, tune in for the next episode. A bit of an abrupt ending, and kind of feels like maybe this should have been a two-parter, but
I
whatever.
was gonna ask, was this one? But apparently not.
Nope. It's weird. Like
Sure.
again, it's probably those budget cuts that are a result of this.
Yeah,
It's almost like a Steven Universe ending, really.
Thankfully, the next episode should pick up where this left off, as I recall correctly. But yeah, it is weird that they don't just call this a two-parter.
All right, see you, everybody.
See ya.
See ya.
Yep.
Ja.